What up, YouTube family? It's your boy Savage Rider, and I'm back, y'all, with another video as always. I'm giving y'all peace and I'm giving y'all gifts. I hope y'all doing well out there, enjoying this fine morning, night, wherever you at in the world. Well, where I'm at, it's like 9 in the morning. So, as I do this video, and all praise and glory goes to the Most High as always. And today's topic, to the people from my past, I am no longer there. So, right, when you start to elevate, when you start to shift your paradigm, you start to do the work that's necessary from the outside, the inside out. Because here's one thing about growth. Growth happens over time, not overnight, right? Like a plant. Like, you can't see that plant grow in real time, but you know that plant is growing. It's something specific they call that. I have to find what it is, but understand that that's the mechanism of growth. You can't see it as it's happening, but you know that it's happening. You know, when you planted that seed, right? And then you come back, let's say, a week, 2 weeks later, that seed sprouted into a sapling, right? And that sapling grows into something bigger over time. And within about 3 to 4 months, you're ready to harvest whatever it is that you grow, right? So, yeah, let me fix my clothes real quick. I'm a little all over the place this morning. I was up early. I had to go do one of my driving lessons because I got my road test coming up. But yeah, to the people from my past, I'm no longer there. And it's not because, I think I'm better than you, I have a more exquisite taste, or I have more talent, all that other dumb shit. The reason why I'm not there, because I saw my future. I saw if I was to stay in that position, I was to stay wherever it is that I was at, if I was to continue being the person that I was then, I wouldn't be able to move forward. Because there's one thing you need to understand about this life, right? This life is a school. And in the school, you have to go to different classes in order to learn different subjects, in order to get all your grades. You have to go switch to different classes. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing in life. You here, you living on this street, and then you gotta move to that street. Let's say like your parents got like a new job or something, more money, but they have to move. You gotta move with them. So think of life like that, right? Always constantly shifting. We always constantly changing. And it's not that, I think I'm better than you or anything like that. No. Get out of your damn feelings and quit saying that shit. Because a lot of people that say that really say that from a place of insecurity. Because they feel like, compared to you, they haven't really done nothing with their lives. They feel like they really haven't gotten as far as you gotten. And a lot of people will not tell you this. I need to get some sunlight, man. A lot of people, right, will not tell you how they feel truly on the inside about you, right? And so what they gonna try to do, they gonna mask it. They gonna use hatred. They're gonna make up rumors and lies about you. Trust me, that has nothing to do with you. It's happened to me, and it's gonna happen to you too. People, whatever it is, something that they do not understand, or they can't figure out or get a grip on, they feel some kind of way about that. The ego kicks in and tells them like, nah, you got to do this to get over. You got to do that to get over. And so a lot of these people from your past might not like you anymore. They might not want to fuck with you no more. Or if they do want to fuck with you, right, they only want something in return. They want you to give them something. And one thing you need to know, a lot of people that you know on the inside are very narcissistic. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you this, If they that honest, they'll maybe say, all right, I have a little issue with my mental health. But a lot of people undercover are narcissists, man. A lot of people. Not everybody, but to some extent, we are narcissistic. It's just a level of extreme. Some people take their narcissism to a whole completely different level. Like, if you do anything to outbest them or outsmart them, they will do everything they can to ruin you, because they don't want to feel like they lesser than you. And in some cases, that's rare, but you shouldn't be surprised if a lot of people you hang around, when you start doing something better with your life, you stop smoking the blunts, you stop drinking the alcohol, right? You stop hanging out every fucking where every goddamn night. You stop fucking every guy you meet. You stop fucking every bitch you meet. Something in your life starts to shift. Those same circle of people you used to be around when you was out there wilding, you was in that club, you was dancing on those guys, you was dancing on those girls. Those same people are gonna look at you like you got fucking 3 heads and a goddamn tail. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you ain't chilling with us no more? You know what I'm saying? Like, we losing you, man. Or we losing you, girl. But they may not tell you that to your face. That's why you gotta watch what people say and watch what they do. Because you're gonna find out everything you wanna know about the person based on how they talking to you and based on how they moving. Right? So, understand that. And that's natural with life. And my bad, hold on. But that's natural, right? You are gonna shift. You are gonna change. The same people you hanging around today might not be the same people you were around in 5 years. That's just the truth. And the one thing we all need to do, just need to accept. Some people are in our lives for a reason, others are for a season. That's not a cliche. But yeah, to those people, it's not that, oh, I thought I was better. Never that. But I saw something different. Something that I wanted to gravitate towards. Something that helped me find myself. Which was this. The arts, man. Getting on here, making these videos. Doing all kinds of things to put myself out there, even if it felt uncomfortable. And shit, when you growing, when you leveling up, it's gonna feel uncomfortable because you are not used to this. Like, I'm not used to this going out here, performing every damn week. I'm not used to talking to different people from around the world and from around the country. I'm not used to sitting down with CEOs and businessmen and entrepreneurs and artists, people that's literally at the top of their field. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't used to that at one point in time. That wasn't my reality. And so what's gonna happen? You're gonna experience growing pains. You're gonna feel like, damn, like, I can't hang out no more. Damn, I can't get fucked up no more. I can't have fun no more. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't take time whenever it is that you're growing to have some of that time for yourself. That's not what I'm saying. Always want to make time for yourself. That's very important. Pick a day out of the week, maybe a day, 2 days, where you don't do no kind of work. And you don't answer no kind of inquiries, I mean. People hitting you up, they want this, they want that. Be like, all right, cool. If you could just give me till tomorrow, I work on it. Give yourself some time to rest and to recuperate. Same thing with a plant, right? The plant ain't just gonna become a bush or a tree, whatever you trying to grow, in one swoop. It's not gonna happen like that. That happens over time. And during those periods of where that plant is growing, there are gonna be many things that happen. There's gonna be cold weather. There's gonna be hot weather. There's gonna be days where it's raining. days where it's snowing, days where the sun is out, days where the sun isn't out. All that is part of the growth. And there's gonna be constant interference hitting that soil. There's gonna be other plants. There's gonna be dirt. There's gonna be rain and shit like that. And understand, in order for a seed to grow, it has to crack the soil. So you have to be in a position where you can crack your soil, crack your foundation, and to rebuild. And you come about that pod, you come about that cocoon, that device, and goes life. So if there are people that you've outgrown, don't feel bad. Just understand that that's part of the journey. You understand what I'm saying? Like a video game, right? Eventually, your character gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. As you get more and more and more abilities, the game becomes harder. That's another thing about this journey. The more experience you attain, the easier it does become. But that doesn't come without its challenges and its obstacles. You know, life isn't always going to be hard. People always say, "Oh, life is full of pain and sorrow," and not necessarily. Is that your entire life that's filled with that, or just certain moments define a life full of pain and trauma? Now, if you was going through that every day for as long as you've been alive, that's understandable. I can reason with you on that. But even then, you still have a choice to make. You want to take that, use that as interference, use that as fuel to crack your soil, to crack your foundation, and you can come out and blossom, or you just gonna let it keep holding you down. Because there are some seeds that you plant that might not grow. That's why you have to plant multiple seeds. Just that one seed is a 50-50 chance. Really, it is a 50-50 chance. That seed could grow, that seed could not grow. And you're not going to see the growth right away, because all the growth happens underneath. All the growth happens in darkness, in the soil. Because the soil is dark matter. You can't look into it unless you break it apart. Or unless you got some kind of microscope or something, or some kind of transparent plant base or whatever. A plant pot, yeah. Plant pot's the word I'm looking for. Like, you got some, like one of those transparent ones, and you probably could see what's going on under the soil. But if you just plant it in the ground, you're not going to see what's happening in that soil. And that's the same thing with you. You may be in a situation you don't want to be in right now. You living with people you don't want to live with. You in a neighborhood you don't want to be in. You working a job you do not like. Anything like that. And then you facing all of this pressure. You facing all of these challenges, all of these obstacles. And that's your soil. Believe it or not, that's your soil. And here is you under that soil. All of that stuff you going through, you right under that soil. And the more fertile that soil is, you know, the more high quality you are gonna become once you are out of that soil, once you break the mold, once you have those nutrients. Once you are placed into an environment, you are put in predicaments where you are able to get pearls of wisdom, pearls of knowledge, and you soak it all up, because those are your nutrients. Let me talk to you. Let me break it down like this. Example of good soil, right? In real life, that you have some good soil, you have at least one person, right? One person that want to see you do good. One person that want to see you succeed. One person that want to see you on your feet. Don't get quality confused with quantity. People want 1,000,000 friends, 1,000,000 fans, but then when some shit hit the fan, motherfuckers don't want to fuck with you no more. You understand what I'm saying? If you got at least one person that's in your corner, man, that motivates you, that push you, that supports you, you want some good soil. Another sign, you could go through something that's extremely misfortunate. You could lose a family member, a pet, lose a job, lose a source of income, you know, a victim of a crime or something. Anything like that, even a near-death experience. And you come up out of that situation much stronger, much more motivated. You have the will to keep going despite all of that stuff you had done onto you. You want some good soil. Another reason you want some good soil and you're not part of your past no more is that you are attracting a whole new, completely different group of people, right? Like people you've never met. You're not used to being around. I'm telling you, people that have their own businesses, people that are at the top of their professions, people that have other people that hype them up and admire them, people that wear all kind of clothes you're not used to wearing, you never really seen before. You want some good soil. That shows you the level that you're rising to, or you're already at that level. You just gotta whip it into yourself a bit more. And another way you could be in some good soil is that if you got a passion, if it's something you like to do, and even though you ain't getting a lot of money from it, you may not have the biggest hit with it. It doesn't matter what you do. You do hair, you make YouTube videos, you rap, whatever you do. You don't have the biggest following, you don't have the biggest customer base, you don't have the biggest clientele, but you still doing it. You still got that drive, that passion to keep going. You want some good soil, man. And that's what it's really about. Like, how can you crack the mold? How can you rise above the darkness? Right? So, I thank y'all for watching this video, man. I just wanted to get that analogy. I'm going on damn near 20 minutes. But, I had to come out here and speak. I thank y'all for watching. And I definitely will see y'all more content coming soon.